Welcome back. It's Randoms the podcast, your platform where we go in on just about anything. I'm one third of your host. My name is Mich.
I'm Bubbles.
And my name is Chaku. How you guys doing?
We're good. What's that?
That's my little inclusion greeting.
Inclusion.
December is so nice.
Yeah, where
little
it's like
shimmy.
inclusion with the other side. You feel me? Yeah.
You can't do that on an intro.
But continue.
And we're back. Like the chorus of your favorite song.
Huh?
Like the chorus of your song just returns. Yo, I'm getting terrible at this. I think I should stop.
Yeah, I mean, like, God damn it. That went from
That I think might have been
Bad to worse.
the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have gone with "We're Back," like Drake's "Back to Back." You know, that could have landed.
No.
Oh, cause it got Drake in it, right? So no.
I like Drake.
I like Drake too, but I don't think it would have had.
No,
I
see,
don't write
you
about
guys
you
like
do.
Drake. I love Drake.
You're in love with him.
No. I said I love
You're
Drake.
in love with
I
him.
said I love Drake.
In
I'm
love
not in love with him.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, so how's this experience getting to you? Yeah, I would like to hear from you. It's always nice to just get some feedback.
Yeah.
What people think of the episodes when we have conversations. Are they resonating? Are we speaking to somebody out there? Let us know. Would like to hear from you, hey? Be it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pods, or Amazon Music. Those are the platforms you can catch Randoms the podcast on.
Yeah.
And we'd like to create a community. As we're getting towards the year end,
Yep.
it's always nice to just get together and catch up on how the year has been and be optimistic for the next. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you guys into end of year parties? Like in your corporate space? Is that a thing?
I think for me it's a thing, but I'm not really into it.
Okay.
There's just something about me partying with people that I work with. So I'm first of all, I'm not fully myself because I think a while back someone said, you know, at these parties, your bosses are always like trying to see who, like how someone behaves. You know, there's obviously
it's still
alcohol
work, honestly.
and whatever at the end of the day. So I didn't think that was a thing until I think sometime we had the end of year party last year.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I was not drinking that night. So I sat next to my boss because he doesn't drink as well. And this man just kept on looking at how everybody else was behaving.
Monitoring.
And he's whispering in the HR's office. And I'm like, So I was just like, you know what?
They were right.
Yep. And for that very reason, I just like to just show up, show face, behave myself, say hi to everybody, 1 hour, and I'm out. I just don't like partying with people that I work with.
But I think that's kind of foul, hey? Like that behavior portrayed by the supervisor whispering in HR Human Capital's ear. It's a party, guys. Allow people to be free. Allow people to let loose. I get it, obviously within reason, because this is still a work gig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to go over the top about it.
Exactly.
So that boils down to you as a person. How are you going to present? How are you going to carry yourself at this work event? But the same principles should apply to your superiors. It's a party. Why then are you going to
Relax a
police?
bit.
Yeah, why are you going to police people's behavior at a party? Especially if somebody has a few drinks and they just want to let loose by dancing, by being the life of the party. Why should you hold that against them on Monday and say, after all?
No, I mean, I don't think it's held against you per se. It's just them just trying to understand what your personality is like away from work. Like what type of person are you away from that setting? They'll still talk about you, but I don't think it's a fireable offense. But it's like
You think?
Yeah.
Haven't
They
you
look
heard
at you different.
Haven't you? Yeah, they'll look at you differently.
exactly
and
that's the only problem there. They'll just be like, okay, we thought that you were this.
and they'll actually use that every single time. They'll
Exactly.
taunt you about it.
Exactly.
Okay, so right now, why are you snickering? What's that about? Just talk to me properly.
Here's my thing, though, right? And this is something that I would probably suggest. And this works for other organizations. A friend of mine was like, my boss does show up, but he will show up maybe for an hour, give out the award, say congratulations to everybody else. And then when the drinks start pouring, he leaves.
He leaves.
Because he's also saying, look, I know these guys are not going to be free because I'm around.
Yeah.
So let them have as much fun as possible. So he just opens up a tab and he says, when these guys are done, close the tab. leaves one person in charge and says, here's the corporate card. If you've got a corporate company card, the person swipes for the card, and then that's it. Obviously, there's a limit to it, but then people are free to do whatever it is that I want. I don't think I want to go crazy in front of my boss as well. In as much as I'm going to drink, if there's just something about it that's just, you know.
That's you, at least. You know, some people don't have those kinds of boundaries, hey?
And that's the problem, right there. That's the problem. Like you said, it's like, oh, I'm going to allow you guys to have fun, but certain people just take it too far. Because like the other event, people were taking off their clothes, jumping into the pool. You know, it was, even I was taken aback. I was like, yo, y'all need to chill, guys. Like, everyone else is watching you. So that's the other thing as well with people. Just because it's free alcohol, now you want to go crazy. No, dude, like, relax. Let's still, you know, it is the best. But, like, let's just, you know, let's have, like, certain lines that we don't cross. And then you have women indecently dancing, shaking booty. I'm just saying, though. Look, now... let's just put this into perspective, right?
Okay.
I'm drunk.
Here we go.
I've been drinking. I had a couple of drinks. No, let's just talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I had a couple of drinks. This girl has had a couple of drinks. Now we don't care about everybody else who's around us.
Okay.
She's now shaking nyash. Now we're backing it up. What does that look like on Monday? What does that conversation look like? Let's talk about it. What does that look like on Monday?
So what about the guy that gets obnoxious when he's drunk?
That also looks crazy. I'm saying that, but I'm just saying that there's these weird things that happen at these parties and people just don't know how to control themselves. Which is why I'm saying sometimes it's also us, the people that just are not acting responsible at these things. That's the other thing. And that's why people always police you. That's why the people always watching what you're doing, because you're not
know how
acting,
to behave also at
like,
these.
behave like a human being in a professional setting. It's still a work party.
It's still a work party.
Have
It's
3
still
drinks.
Workspace.
When the party's done,
go
go somewhere else with whoever it is that you want to go with, where, you know, there's no rules.
But you want to stay there where the free alcohol is.
Look, my thing is, for me, a work party, have 3 drinks, 3 beers, interact, have fun. Guys, we still want to drink. Let's go elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's it. But people just don't know how to control themselves, and that's why they're constantly gonna get policed.
We get excited. Like, the company's paying, we're gonna go all out.
Like, eat.
It's rare that these things happen.
Triple shot.
So yeah.
Oh God.
Like, you quadruple everything. Like, you're even drinking
Things you don't drink.
drinks you don't drink. You can't even pronounce the names.
And then you start acting a fool. So
Company's
I mean, that's
paying.
crazy. And then you've got these little office romance things. Now you're lit.
Pop up.
You don't even know how
come
to
out
like
in the
hide
open.
the to my feelings now. So everyone else is just watching. That guy
You've
is
exposed yourself.
you know what I mean? Now Monday, HR's office. We're caressing at the work party. What's going on? Huh? There's always these little things that pop up.
So
And then-
it's are we saying it's okay for HR, human capital, to escalate whatever happens at the party to the office?
I
I
don't
think if you went against
Especially the
policy.
wrongs? Yeah, if you go against company policy.
Yeah. No, but within the rights. I mean, it's a year-end function, but it's a year-end work function.
Okay.
So
It's not just any other thing.
no, it's not.
But it's a party.
But it's
Yes,
a
but
party
it's
in
a
a
work
professional
party.
setting. It's not just any kind of party.
It's a work party.
Your homeboy didn't call you and say, "Hey, what up? I got a party here." You
So
still,
even in the scenario where the superiors leave and you guys are just allowed to do your thing because they didn't want to be in that space where they stifle your freedom.
Yes, because you know.
even more reason for you to behave yourself. Actually,
That's why some people would say that, okay, at the end of your function, I'm going to, when I get drunk, don't even get drunk. They'll say, I'm going to tell off my boss. You can't do that because they still, there's still things in place for you. It's a work function.
Yeah.
You still
Corporate
can't go and
governance
be
you
like,
have to adhere to or something like that.
exactly.
with your little to my hidden relationships, keep those away from these parties. That's how people get exposed at these things.
If they don't allow. If they allow.
I mean, if you
Is
want to
that
be in a
allowed though? Can you
I think
corporate
so, yeah.
organizations that
Sure,
they don't
organizations-
frown upon that?
Some companies don't, I guess. Maybe it's not like explicitly said. So people engage in them, but yeah.
I think if you're in different departments, that works at a certain company.
No,
where used to
I
work-
personally don't think it works at all.
No, where I used to work, there was actually my colleague was married to like they were actually married. Their relationship started from
the workplace.
Yeah, from the workplace.
Wow.
And they got married.
Okay.
So she's more like he's superior, but except like they're in different departments, and
Yeah.
she manages a different region. But they were married. And obviously, people are getting the jokes off every day.
Yeah.
You know, hey, she's making more money. Hey, he has to get dropped off at work all the time by the wife. Why is he late when they've got a car? Do you know how awkward this was though? Because like I was managing her husband, and then we have like these regional meetings. You've got everybody from South Africa on this meeting and whatever.
Yeah.
And her husband's store is like failing.
Yeah.
Not meeting KPIs. And then my boss is on that call saying, you need to fire that manager. He's useless. What the hell is he doing in there? He keeps on losing money. And you're the wife sitting into that meeting. Like, yo, my husband's dropping the ball. I always felt bad for her. And it's crazy because whenever we had the meetings in person, she would, like, her face would drop. So I was glad that we were having those, like, online meetings. I'm just like, I feel bad for this woman. And then for me as well, I'd have to go in on him. I'm like, I disciplined him, and he was like way older than me also, so it was crazy. So it gets awkward like that if you choose to be in a relationship with the person that you work with, because when they're getting crapped on, you have to sit in and actually just be there. And now you have to go back home and have the conversation.
Like,
Yeah.
So babe, how do you...
You need me to mentor you. It's
weird.
So bad.
It's crazy. So I always used to like imagine how the conversation or the ride home, because now she's also the one driving.
Yeah. Under pressure.
Why are you not getting
Why are you not performing?
You're embarrassing me. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, damn. Now I'll never do that.
Based on that scenario, yo,
Tough.
just steer clear from work relationships.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun in the beginning, eh? When you're sneaking around and whatever,
Are they
they're
now?
like so fun. No, they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want me to tell you a personal experience?
Please.
Back in the day.
We love.
course.
We love.
Yeah.
We love your little anecdotes.
Yeah. So, just at the start of my career, really. So there was this lady that was like a manager next door, and like I was like below her, and she was much older than me, by the way. So I
Okay.
think I must have been like 19 or 20, and she must have been like 38 or something at the time.
Okay.
So it was so fun having an older woman tell you what to do and everything else. The sneaking around was great, blah, blah, blah. Up until one day, damn, I hope she doesn't see this. Up until one day.
Random's a podcast on YouTube.
Because I spoke to her a week ago. I'm just like, I hope she doesn't see this. So, you know, up until a point where she sends me a text and she's like, no, I love you. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh?
Back up here now. We were having fun up until you said you love me. So I cut off the relationship. And guess what? She got promoted now to like a much higher position.
Yo.
And now she had to come into my store and be the overall boss. I had the worst time of my life.
Yo.
She came for me every other. Where is this guy? Why is this? Clean up this thing. Pick this up. I was just like, God damn it. That was the only 1 year I worked so hard in my life to get a promotion. I was like, I don't need to report to this woman anymore. I worked so hard at the end of the year. I got promoted. I became a manager. So now she didn't have to talk to me directly. But still, the first 1 month, she'll still come to me. No, this is your story shirt. I'm like,
I don't
talk
report to you, no.
that guy. You don't, no, hey.
Procedure.
You know?
Procedure.
So, you know, you have those awkward moments where, and from that experience for me, I think from that time, I just told myself, I'm never getting involved with someone that I work with, because it's always messy. It always ends up so badly. That's the problem. So, just in case you guys
Not
are...
always.
No.
Well,
I mean, you just told us that another couple that you worked with started from.
His wife was his boss.
Yeah.
You know
but,
how crazy that is?
Those are just once-off moments, though.
I don't even think they're going to promote you, because then now, how are they going to promote you and you're working next to your wife? It's impossible. That means you're stuck until you leave the company. That's the only way. So also for you, career progression is now just...
It's just limited.
That's it, because you chose. Couldn't just, you know...
Chose to bust.
Hey.
Corporate insist, they say.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so hey, I mean, if it works for you at your workplace or whatever, I mean, let us know what your experiences are, I guess.
Yeah, we'd like to
Personally,
hear from you. It'll be really important just to get alternate versions of what it's like, corporate romancing. But altogether, that is not really the focus of the conversation.
Yeah,
I'm just
we
talking
took-
about
took
end
a
of year
turn.
work functions
Yeah.
and how you should carry yourself at those events. They're nice. It's nice to get together with workmates. It's part
Without
of
those
team building.
pressures, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, just create that cohesion in the workplace, but just don't go overboard. There are
Yeah.
rules to it, and
Yeah.
generally, same rules apply when you're at the workplace. And I'm sure the human relations department might just want to run you through those, or you might want to go to them and find out how you should carry yourself when you are at that
General
activity.
rule: if there's gonna be alcohol and you don't know how to carry yourself, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. Or if you can, have 1 or 2 drinks if you can, and then you're done.
That's it.
But
Circle the room and head out, so that at least
Whether it's-
somebody sees you. Oh yeah, he did come for the party.
Exactly.
Well and good.
yeah,
Exactly.
And obviously, it brings me to another point of what happens, especially in a setting like that. The DJ, if the DJ is setting the mood right, you're probably gonna bust a few moves. Then just be
a
careful.
good set can make the alcohol taste better.
Luckily for us, our DJs in this country are a bit questionable. Eh?
Ugh.
The way they
So
just
they'll keep you sober at the
yo,
Dude.
when they just choose a specific genre of music.
Oh my God.
Oh man, they just go in. Overall, what do you think of Zambian DJs?
I don't wanna shoot from the hip and say everybody else is crap.
Shoot from your mouth.
No. I don't want to say everybody else is crap, but my experience is when you go to these clubs, dude, everyone has the same set. You know that at 1 or 2 they start playing the hip hop. You know, at
The same hip-hop
midnight,
songs.
Yeah, just to like keep the guys. You've understood the little transitions that
all
they
I
have.
do is win.
You know, it's,
That
Come
still
on,
goes.
guys.
It gets the party jumping.
nah, but like every night.
It gets the party jumping.
So every
guys.
weekend, all I do is win. Hell, I had a bad week.
Oh,
I didn't
wait,
win
wait,
this
wait,
week.
wait.
God damn it!
Just
the hell?
picture this.
No,
They even do that drop, the mini scratch.
no, I'm sorry.
Come on, Chaku.
No, I feel like walking out the club because I was. If you're a constant club goer, if you go out every weekend, I
Uh-huh.
can
Yeah, that's
almost
another
guarantee.
thing.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna hear those.
You're gonna get
that song.
bored. It's like, nah, guys, I had a bad week. I didn't win. Play something else. Like
But for
this-
me, I'll generally be happy with a maybe it's a preference, but I'd be happy with an R&B, hip hop set,
Yeah.
pop.
And we rarely get that.
Yeah.
but like not
And
even
then
even that
if
set.
we're gonna just a dash on the piano, just
like two songs,
Sprinkle.
2 songs on a piano.
yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. Now,
But do you think it's
piano have now in Zambia?
dude?
It's crazy.
It's right. This is where it all happens.
My God.
And others are specialized piano DJs. Like, wait,
I don't mind them being specialized piano DJs and stuff. I don't mind that. But it's just I don't know. I think sometimes you need to give us a heads up. Like, what kind of club is this? Like, do we just hear from word of mouth? Like, or should I go there and be like, oh my gosh, are they gonna change this set? Are they gonna what? Like, is it known?
It's ridiculous.
I want to walk into a place and then knowing that this music is not gonna change.
The set
so what's your expectation when you go to a club? Is it like a mix of music, literally?
Yeah,
Yeah, a mix of music that I don't
musical
even know.
genres?
nice, good mix of music.
Yeah.
So you'd like to be introduced to new sounds as well when you're out.
Yeah, that
I
still
don't-
have
yeah.
that still have the same tempo, upbeat, still
Yeah.
the same vibe, but it's different. A friend of mine was telling me about that show at the Quorum, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just their experience.
Yeah.
They went in there and there was R&B playing, there was hip hop playing, some songs that people didn't know, but people were vibing.
Yeah.
It was such a great experience. You know what I'm saying? It was not like the usual generic stuff, and that place was packed. So I'm like, Zambian DJs, these are your people. They are going to pay all this money for this guy who's coming to just play this music that they've never heard before, it playing in the clubs. Why can't we just like emulate some of that stuff?
But I will say it's a few of them who do have a big
Audience.
audience for them to do that. Like that are constantly doing that, but because we have some amazing DJs, hey? I think when I went to Jameson Connect, I was blown away by some of the sets that they were doing, and I was like, is this a local guy? It was really, really good. And I mean, I'm not trying to
Glaze.
but but
glazing.
Mitch's sets are really good. You know when you layer the music, you completely change the beat with another kind of lyric, on top. I love when people do that.
I don't think they caught you very well.
Oh my goodness.
Now he's enjoying.
We call him the rocking guy for a reason.
Glazing. We're not gonna glaze you the whole show. Cake what you can. Okay.
I really, really like when people do that. A few people do that, but not everybody.
not
Other people
everyone.
just mixing the songs, and it's okay, song to song to song. But when you do the actual work of the layering,
But
is
do
the
they
best.
do that because it works? Or
It sounds really good.
No, not like the DJs that are the Zambian DJs that just play the same set every other weekend. Why is it that do they do that because it works?
And I was going to
not-
ask you this.
I guess.
Sometimes it could be the audience. Maybe that's what people respond to best. There's one club in Lusaka in the showgrounds when they are dropping those piano songs.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
place just gets crazy wild.
Oh my god.
People just. So, are you gonna have that type of reception every weekend, or are you gonna be experimental and say, okay, let me try this?
You see, that's what I'm saying. Then you know that this club here likes to play amapiano. Then this other club here likes to play a mix of everything. Then maybe this one likes,
And you see, now it goes back to my question. Is it audience reaction that drives the DJs to come up with these sets, or is it the ingenuity of the DJ himself, herself, to put together this set list that's just gonna blow away the club?
I think it's a mixture. People just don't want to take the risk sometimes.
Yeah, they're
And
lazy.
That's my thing. It's you don't want to take the risk. You don't want to actually listen to music. You can literally play the same music, same genre, just different songs. You don't constantly have
Same order.
Yeah, same order. Just introduce people to something new. It just gets annoying when, like you said, every night all I do is win. We don't love Cali like that here. Jesus Christ, no. I never ever want to listen to all I do is win now.
I want to listen to it.
Especially when I had a bad
ever
week.
is really
No, but it'll
strong.
get me amped for the next.
No.
Ooh, all I do is win. Motivated for me to conquer.
defending this song
Now you're
hard,
just
huh?
encouraging this behavior.
Are we gonna say the same thing about Sister Bettina? Cause
okay.
Sister Bettina has been.
Okay.
Look,
I
You know,
feel like
being that song.
it's not an exception either.
it's
I'm
the
sorry.
song you used to try and resurrect a party, but I don't think it
Definitely.
still has that effect.
No,
still.
not on me. I'm sorry.
I think it does.
So you keep talking about this
Sister
song.
Bettina?
There used to be a time when it would come on and I'd be like,
I'll
oh,
lose my mind too.
But now I'm like, ooh,
Sister Bettina?
Nah.
it's a good, but guys, you have,
Let it breathe.
you have to,
No,
you do have
let
to.
it
let
breathe.
Hey, sister, I'm sorry.
Do you know
Just Sister Bettina?
Nah.
You can just play that. That's 2 seconds
Let
of
it
it. As a DJ,
Okay,
the party
fine.
will come alive and you switch it up, get
Fine.
into
When
the next.
yes, if you do that
But
like
you
that,
see,
you see now that's
some,
the talent.
You see, that's the thought process you're applying there. Not Sister Bettina, the whole song. Come on, man. I'm tired. What the hell, man? No. We're not doing that. So you know what? Now that we're talking about it, when I'm talking about Let It Breathe, I watched the clip. I don't know if you guys still follow Liquid Deep. Remember?
Yeah.
EPM.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
But they hadn't performed for 10 years. I think they kind of got back together recently, and they performed at a really big event in South Africa. My
they did?
God, bruh. When Fairy Tale came on, even I was watching and I had goosebumps, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, bruh. This was like a tune at the time.
Oh, it was a beautiful album. The whole
when?
album was everything.
When was the last time you heard that?
That's the
Never.
thing.
Anywhere else, you see? And that's what I'm talking about. It's the nostalgia, the thought process behind that.
Yes.
There's hits, guys. There's hits that we can go
Yeah.
back to and pull from and just create a
look,
perfect set.
I give you a reference. Again, is it the audience or is it the DJ?
It's the DJs. They're lazy. To be honest.
And also maybe the
honestly speaking, as a
frequency
DJ,
of the
dude, okay, you're a DJ.
public.
Honestly speaking, okay, yeah, I get it. Maybe the people that come there they know. Oh, when I go to this place, I listen to.
I want to listen to that.
Great, granted. However, as a DJ, every weekend, same set. every
Because
weekend, same thing.
people
No, but
respond the same
no,
way. People
I mean,
respond the same way to the set.
you have to
and I'm
change-
getting high off people's
Listen,
response.
right? Let me give you an example. And now I'm sorry, I'm going to make a chicken reference right now. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Right? So this is what we're trying to do. You've noticed when you go to like a certain stores that's, I'm not going to mention the name, they have the digital platform now where it's self-service, right?
Yes.
By the till. You don't have to go to the till and whatever. You go there, order whatever it is that you want, you swipe and you pay for it, right?
Yeah.
In Zambia, people would love to go to the till. And for me, I was one of the people who was trying to be against that because now I'm like, no, but then, we've got tills here, what. And one of the guys there told me, look, there's always a resistance when there's something new that's coming.
Yeah.
You have to change the mind of the customer, right? Same reference. You, as the DJ, have to change the mind of your clients. You can't constantly play the same set year in, year out and call yourself a club DJ just because people respond to that. No, take a risk, play that. People will slowly acclimatize themselves to like, oh, you know what? There's actually that type of music. Because for me, it's the people that went to that place at the Quorum are the same people that were in that spot and they were still vibing. Like, you shouldn't even sit down there and be proud of yourself for playing the same set every day.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
people are responding to my stuff.
Nah,
so why
but
not?
then change their mindsets.
They could
You have a
still respond to
responsibility.
something new.
Risky.
There you go. That's what determines you being a good DJ.
A good DJ.
That's what makes
the
you
risk.
actually,
Stand out.
Exactly. And now you see in South Africa, there are people that actually go. Why do you think Black Coffee is Black Coffee because he was playing on my piano every other day or whatever it is? No, it made him stand out. A lot of people recognize him because his sound was different. And these guys are playing internationally. They're getting paid millions of dollars. If you still want to stay in Zambia and go to the showgrounds and play the same set every other day and cry and complain about the economy, go ahead and play the same damn set. Package yourself so that you can export yourself out there. That's the only way this is going to work.
So do you think our DJs are... Okay, I think you've already said it. Our DJs are lazy.
Yeah.
But they're good.
Rigid.
They are. They're
good.
not bad. They're good.
They just need to explore their musical taste a little bit better and present this to the club, to their audience, so that they can... Because I remember, once upon a time, to be honest, some songs you could know and vibe to because a DJ introduced you to that sound.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you don't get that so often now.
And just another thing, right? Just so that I can just add on to this argument. It was the end of year and you saw everyone's like posting their Spotify most listened to songs.
Yeah.
Do you not think that those people want to listen to those songs in the club?
They do,
Like,
actually.
stop and think about it.
They do.
And these are your people that actually come to the club.
Yeah.
Take a chance. Try and, I don't know, figure out a trend. Now, like, everything else is like, you've got data now. What does the majority of Zambians like to look at? You can get all that data, gather it, and put that into your
I think it's
playlist.
just also limited exposure. You know how over here in Zambia, our bar is South Africa. We aspire, we look to SA so much, so
That
highly.
is very true.
And
in a lot of ways, actually, it's quite
the DJ will think, oh, this will... I've been to places where even the chants, the DJ shouts are South African languages. And I'm like,
very
wait,
strange.
this is crazy.
Very strange, yeah.
How is this? I've got nothing
adaptation.
against that, but where's the patriotism? Especially, again, I'm going to reference a point just not too long ago, Independence Day. It was Zambia's independence, 24th October. And the DJ was counting down to Zambia's independence with an amapiano set.
Oh, God.
And it hit midnight. He's talking about Zambia independence. Happy Zambia independence. And what's a famous amapiano song? Jealousy.
Oh, God.
Da-na-na-na-na, jealousy. I'm like, okay.
Couldn't even hit an MC.
Bringing in...
Dude, even for me, I feel even just drop the national anthem.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any more patriotic than that.
Exactly.
And people will be like, oh, okay, I haven't sung the national anthem in a while. Let me sing along. I just don't know how people are going to dance to that because you're supposed to stand at attention when it's playing, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. That just goes to show you how, yeah, I agree with you. There's a level of laziness when it comes to our DJs. They could do a little bit more when it comes to giving us a proper club experience. Because you will go to clubs in one space, argument's sake, arcades. Clubs next to each other are all playing the same song.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We are losing recipes. Remember, like you said, like we're doing all these like South African chants and stuff and everything. Fine, cool, people having a good time. And I know that ours used to be an insult when people, you know, we would say, what was that one? It was
Yeah, of course.
but patriotic.
Yeah, that's our thing.
Yeah.
We love that.
But then now we're
Nah, it's
cheers,
ridiculous,
shouting,
guys.
no.
And you know one thing that you actually mentioned, and I'll take you back to what you said earlier on when you went for the thing in Livingston.
Yeah.
Jonathan Connect.
And how have you noticed that there's always a different crowd that comes for those things? It's not the same. Well, it's not mostly the same people that you would find in these clubs. You know, if you're a frequent club hopper or you go out every weekend, I think you start to. At some point, I know this person, not because I've spoken to them, but because we see each other every other weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like a specific crowd. But when you go for these events, there's like a new crowd that comes out.
And they
like,
vibe.
And, you know, and there's like fire things out here. Like, where are these girls every weekend when I'm out?
Yeah.
That should tell you something. Well, where is that crowd during the weekend? You do not want new customers? People are not coming because they're just like, dude, I'd rather have a house party where we connect the aux and we're playing our own music and whatever. Where do those people come from? There's new people that just show up, dude. And you're like, are these people from Lusaka or Zambia? But they are from here.
And you know, and that point brings me to another scenario in the club where the DJ gets so familiar with the patrons because they're always there, and this guy is now playing for the same 4-5 people.
Yeah.
And they're the only ones who are vibing. The rest of you are just
Every
chill.
time the song changes, they're even like,
What's going on? We came to listen to so much that you have to offer, but then you're playing very little for even fewer people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's habits like that. I really don't know where we get it wrong. But it will be nice, worth exploring. It will be nice, worth exploring, especially getting into the new year.
Yeah.
Just open yourself up to other musical tastes. We want to come and support your establishment. We want to come and support you as a personality.
Different.
But
some of us have been clubbing for decades now.
And it's the same thing.
it's the same thing. It's very true.
And it's the same DJs who complain, but why are you paying that guy more money? He's just a DJ. Me, you don't pay me this much. Have you heard his set? You know, like when an international DJ comes, they're the first people to complain. But it's like, hey, bruh,
have you heard him? Have you seen what he does?
Look at the people that came to see this guy.
Yeah.
You know? Are you bringing a new crowd for me? No, you're not.
And they're going to complain that, you know, they're professional DJs. They know what they're doing. So it's...
At this point, I think they just even pre-record the sets. I know it does is... Whatever it's like, guys. I really, my experience is like so terrible at the clubs. Like, I don't even want to go out anymore. I definitely prefer being in a house, we're chilling, get our speaker, play music, and play the stuff that we want to listen to, and just not even go out to the club.
Well, don't give up. Don't give up just yet. I feel we've got like a hot pot of talented DJs. Yeah, it's just that they need to explore other musical genres.
Exactly.
And would come and establish them up, support the establishments a little bit more. Also, just open yourself up. Musical taste as a DJ, we're speaking to you.
Yeah.
Speaking of open yourself up intellectually, is this something that you can consider in the dating space? You know how the other time we're talking about dating within your financial bracket.
Yeah.
Can we talk about dating within your intellectual bracket?
100%.
Definitely have
100%.
to.
Yeah?
100%.
I mean, how are you going to keep up? How are you going to pique your interest as well with this person if they don't even know what you're talking about? Or if they, are punching way above, like you can't understand what they're saying. I think it makes it very difficult for you to connect with somebody if you really don't know the same kind of things that they do.
Yeah.
Not every time things can be about, jokes and what and what, but like
sharing memes
and
talking about the club scene. Let's talk about Bill 7. You know,
at some point,
and then you're blue-ticked.
and you're like, oh, what's happening? Oh,
is that
no,
a new banknote?
But do you
You're
not
talking
think
about,
you can
like,
teach those things though?
But now, okay,
Is that interested?
No, I mean, like,
is
if
that
they
what
are.
you want to do? Or do you want to be a teacher, or do you want to have an intellectual sparring with somebody?
Well, that's a fair question. I was trying to defend the people that are dumb, but now it's going to be hard. So, look. Here's my thing, right? So here's what my argument would be. You connect with this person, maybe not on an intellectual level, but then obviously they have like certain other, attributes that they bring to the table. No,
come on.
No.
What else are they bringing?
I don't know. Maybe they're like very caring people. Maybe like this person's like a really good mother. Maybe they've got all those. They cook really well. They take care of you when you're down and out.
And then when we're not talking about when time.
Let's destroy the intellectual part.
No, listen. It's not about them offering a service to you.
No, man.
That is a service.
It's not like you're getting
That's a service you're
No,
getting.
but, guys, someone caring about you is a service.
Yes.
How?
Because
It's a service.
anybody can come and make sure when you're sick.
No,
that
this is someone that loves you, though. This is your partner we're talking about, right? I'm just saying. The intellectual bit is just like one bit of the relationship.
It's a very important
And it's very
bit.
important.
Yeah, but okay, fine. Here's my thing, right? Let's just take away everything I said. You have this intellectual who does not give a crap about you, who does not care about you when you're not, who does not care about your well-being, all these other things, but guess what? You guys have an intellectual conversation.
Even that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying. So that you have to, regardless of everything else that you guys are saying, there has to be a balance. You can't just have, intellectual, and then everything else falls away. No.
That's what we're saying, Chaku.
No, but you guys are saying that's a big thing. It's like
it is a big thing.
It is a big thing because I feel it. Go.
Yeah, I think that there's sometimes where you can be discussing something like you don't maybe understand how a situation's working out. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, look, maybe in the financial sector, people are saying that this is how our inflation is performing or whatever.
Yeah.
I understand a little bit of it, but what else? Maybe I'm obviously not an expert, but what else can you tell me about it? And then okay, this is like, and then you take a conversation here. But if someone doesn't even have the basic understanding of the concept of what's even being started, you have nowhere to go. You can't understand demand and supply. Somehow you want to talk about the economy. You don't even have the basics.
Listen, I feel like certain things are teachable. It's not like you're getting a grade 9, guys. Come on. If this person's been to school, they've graduated high school, and they've got a bit of some college diploma or degree, I really feel like you can tell them to say, I love these things, and I think you should probably get some sort of interest.
Work towards understanding those things.
Exactly.
Easier said than done, Chaku.
No, but
it's easier said than done.
By the time we hang out, you have to finish this thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, because you can't make me look bad out here with the homies, bro. Like, you can't do that. You must learn how to do that. I'm just saying that I'm just saying, look, if someone really, here's what my description or my definition of what love is, right?
Yeah.
Your interests, right?
Yeah.
I may not be interested in what you love, but because I love you,
I get to understand and get to know.
Because you love me and you love what I love, you also get to understand.
But intellect is not an interest.
But
it's really not an interest.
It's not an interest, Chaku. Intellect is not an interest.
Yeah. You can teach some of these things.
Can you teach somebody to be smart?
Well, not really smart, to have the basic idea, like you said, the basic idea of...
And sometimes a bit too much. Like, I'll tell you, okay, look, when I was like in varsity, I was dating this guy that had like just completed or whatever, and he was working. He was so smart. He was such a smart guy.
He was a nerd.
No, not really. But he was just and he had a really nice personality and everything. And when we'd go out and everything, because I would think I was even funnier when I was in varsity and stuff. I had jokes out, like charisma and stuff.
Yeah.
We would all go out and laugh and everything, talk. And then like a really heavy conversation or a really intellectually heavy conversation would start, and I wouldn't be able to contribute.
Yeah.
And I think it happened like twice when I was around his friends where they were talking about this stuff, and I felt left behind. Felt like an idiot.
Okay.
And I think even he could tell, like someone is praying, like, please don't ask my girl. Like, what do you think? Please don't ask my girl.
So what did you do after that?
Well, I mean, I'm not with the guy.
No,
I'm
the relationship.
Why? But like,
saying,
I mean, I feel like
after a couple of interactions, we're like, I need to.
But maybe that's my thing. Like, I don't like like just not knowing.
Not knowing stuff.
So you took some
some
interest,
things
right?
I would try, but I knew that he was light years.
Yeah, this is
ahead
way
of me.
above, punching
Yeah.
above my weight.
And I don't want somebody to be with me and be bored because they can't have certain conversations that stimulate their mind, you know. So that was really it was quite a humbling relationship.
Yeah, no, I know.
was
That's usually crazy.
But altogether,
Yeah.
just dealing with somebody who's slow, that's heavy.
now you're saying slow.
It's heavy.
So that's a very, Mitch, that is a very, very negative term.
Okay,
I don't think we should call people
intellectually challenged.
I'm just doing to him what he does to me. I was just like, returning the
It's
favor.
just a
I
lot.
feel like intellectually challenged.
Intellectually challenged is worst.
It's a
It's
lot.
like, did you go to like special education growing up, special needs?
Yeah, so it's a lot of work, and I
know.
wouldn't have the energy in me to start schooling
Learning
somebody.
and-
It's something that has to happen naturally. You have to
Well, for me, I
figure
love
it out, pick an interest, and say, okay, look, let me read up on this a little bit more. Let me get a tutorial on this so that I just don't feel left behind in any conversation that my partner and his other social circle are going to be involved in.
Yeah.
For me, to be honest, I love me a smart woman. I love a woman that mentally challenges
Are
me.
you able though to
No.
challenge her intellectually?
You know what? I go back and I'm like, you know what? I need to get better. The next time we're having a conversation,
'Cause
there is no way
You
you're
think
going
you
to
challenge
make me
her,
look
but
like
she's
this.
like, yo, my gosh.
Wow.
And it's not the same conversation. You're not going to be having the same topical conversations every time.
I get that. But then now, because you have an idea of who this person is, you know exactly what they're, like, she's obviously they're introducing you to the world. Like you said, it's about you having a certain amount of interest. Because for me, honestly speaking, like your situation is like, "Eesh, why am I not contributing to this conversation? I really feel like,
and
and that's my thing. For me, it's like I really,
And it hurts.
it's
painful.
it is.
Like,
You know when I was
forget physical pain.
I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can jump in on this point. And then the point that you want to say is, shut in somebody. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a idiot that thinks that way.
No, but you see, I'm glad you felt that way, right? I'm glad you felt that way.
Yeah, you love it when I'm in pain.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, other people won't even care. There's certain people certain women will just
Yeah, they
sit
keep it
there and
moving,
just
yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
that's what having drinks
More
is,
drinks,
chilling,
more
whatever.
drinks. You guys, you can't be talking
they don't
about
even
this.
feel bad that they're not even part of the conversation. No, they're just like, it's cool. This guy is just chilling with his friends. So I'm just gonna sit in the corner, whatever. You need to feel bad. You need to be like, hey,
I'll make sure the next time, whenever things slow down, my jokes are A1, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Don't make the mistake of thinking this intellect is only academic.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It really
it's
isn't.
it's not restricted to
No, it's
any
not.
specific field. It could even be in a social,
Yeah.
like intellectually sharp socially.
Yeah.
And you don't want to find yourself in a situation where somebody hits you with a knock joke and you're responding with come in. You know what I mean? Like knock,
Bruh.
come in.
Or you're
What?
playing charades, dude. And it's one of those where now it's like partner
Those-
base.
that
Oh
was
my
really
god!
shook.
And you came in with a baddie. Oh my! Like yo. Like we gotta go.
We gotta go now. We have to leave.
We have to go now. Thanks, guys. It's been real.
Which reminds me, speaking of charades, so we're having that, and
I'm laughing. I haven't heard the joke yet.
I don't know what that thing was. Somebody said rice, and somebody's response was nakonde. I popped, and you could tell that the partner was so embarrassed.
Oh my god!
Yo,
She said nakonde.
yo,
Hey, 10 points for that though. I'm sorry. That is creative. What are you
that
talking
was-
about? That is creative. What are you talking about? That 10 points for that. Okay.
And you even know very well you're not playing a Zambian version of a game.
Hey,
But you
right? Then you throw in
have
nakonde.
seriously said,
Here's my thing. I'll shout her out. I'm like, yo, you know what? At least you're
I
applying
love
logic.
how you're thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how you're thinking, babe.
but yeah, but no, I think intellectual.
Hey,
Nakonde.
Nakonde, what do you
Nah, guys.
talking about? Hey, what's Zambian, bro? Tell me a Zambian without telling me a Zambian.
Rice.
Nakonde.
Nakonde.
I'm telling you, bro. That was fire. Shout out
It
to
was
her.
it was so embarrassing. Eh? Like we all got secondhand embarrassment.
And she was a baddie.
Yeah.
That's the problem when you get these
Luca,
baddies,
That's how
right?
they are, bro. Yeah, that's how they are.
Crazy. No, but yeah, well, you know what? You guys have a point. At some point, you're gonna get bored, eh? And beauty without brains is a really big thing at the end of the day.
And it goes
Yeah.
it goes both ways, rather.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
not just about the beauty
Women,
with the
yeah,
brains.
even just the men themselves. But I don't as a man, I don't think you're bagging a girl like that. What are you gonna say to her? A man, and you're the chick that you're trying to holler at is smarter than you. She's gonna peep you
I think
from like
no.
a mile away. It's
If
harder.
you're funny, but then the thing is,
Yes.
to be funny, you have to be smart.
Exactly.
No, that's
She's
the
gonna
thing.
peep from a mile away. I'm sorry. It's different because men go for the women
Yeah,
and the
go for
looks,
the
whatever.
hunt.
It's a lot easier. But if a woman's smart and you're dumb and you're trying to holler, and you throw in a nakonde at a charade, fam.
I don't know if you know what that means, but
You won't even make it to game
You know what I
night.
mean?
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
You won't
You're
make
not
it to
ma-
game
you're not
night.
meeting a family, bro. It's like,
um,
no.
chances are,
Yeah, so should we
wonderful.
let's make it a thing. But we would like to hear from the randoms community, dating within your intellect. Is this something that we should seriously consider? Or we just keep it moving because relationships
Does it
are
not
much more
matter?
than
Is it the personality?
they're bringing much more to the table than their brains.
Exactly. But I love me a smart woman, I'll tell you that. That's just like amazing.
All right,
I
cool.
love a smart woman.
All right, guys. Here to give you an update on my randoms challenge for the month.
Tell us. So you getting
Let's run it back. What's my challenge again?
5 kgs. You have to lose 5 kgs in the month of December. We made this a challenge because I know that it's a really.
You know what I've lost though?
Your self-confidence.
I've lost time. I've lost so much time.
I was going to say your self-confidence.
I've lost so much time. We'll need to pick it up.
Really?
We need to
time?
pick up on this challenge so that I can lose the 5 kgs. I still have some time.
Do you?
I
You do.
think I
And
do.
what I hate about men losing weight is that it's just gonna drop like that. The
Overnight.
moment you get serious, it's
I'll
like
just
that. I
lock in.
hate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be
gosh.
chiseled, my friend.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
In December.
Yes, sir.
This
You
year.
know what I mean? I'm gonna have hope in Jan, but like December?
No,
when
it's
people
on.
like-
That's why it's a challenge, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every house you go into now, there's food, dude. There's food, there's drinks, there's alcohol, and you can't turn it down.
You can't say no.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's so hard. So let's see how this goes.
All right, yeah, let's keep the conversation going on all the platforms that you can catch randoms on. Spotify, Apple Pods, Amazon Music. Well, on there, give us your feedback. And you can watch this awesomeness and several more on YouTube. Otherwise, stay random.
Goodbye, guys.
Yeah.